Alright guys, we're back again with some more of the 999, and we finally locked ourselves into the true end, so I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing how this all comes to a full-on close. So if anything else, we're going to continue on, because I think I remember we last left off at library. So with that said guys, let's keep it going. Alright, so welcome back guys, and we're finally in the library. Guess we're going to look around right now. Oh. What the? What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, we move them around. Maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Oh yeah, sure, that makes perfect sense. I'll put it here. Where am I supposed to put it? Oh, it's spelling. Okay, got you. Let's do this. Boom. How about this? Looks like putting those books in the right order opened this thing right up. Yeah, that was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei. Guess that turned out well enough. The letters from these titles spell out open here, find bulb. And we got a bulb. A powerful light bulb. The light bulb looks like it's brand new. And it's really big, so it'll make a lot of light. Okay, well, that was nice. What else is here? This is paper. Lights to the books. Huh, what does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness, rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. So you're Daredevil. Oh, we have it downstairs. Let's go. Let's go. Before I check that one out, I want to see. Interesting. Oh, wow. I don't know the code for that. There are a couple of books in the glass shelf. From left to right, they say Volume 6, Volume 3, Volume 2, Volume 4, 1, and 5. 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. 6, 3... 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know? The kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you've got the right ones to open it. What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Really? You did it, Junpei! Yay! I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? Oh yeah. Got it open. Another powerful light bulb. So I'm guessing we'll be collecting a few of these. What about this? All 6 books seem to be pointing to a cylinder number lock. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright. Well, let's look around all this area. What's this? Dad Kind. What the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his works. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary. Liebnis. That's German. This book is in German. Looks like it's a complete works of something. Never heard of it. Well, if Slate doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake. Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... Alright, we'll figure that out later. Pythagorean Theorem. Yep, this is the famous one. Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section. Where am I looking? How about here? This one is Goldbach's Conjecture. Conjecture? What's it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? Okay, well, I'm trying to see... How about this? There are books here in all sorts of languages. I can't read them. How about this? There seems to be pointing to a number lock. Alright, forget it. What about... Ha ha ha. Alright, there are a couple of books here I can take out. Do I just take out random ones? Seems like that's the only way. What's this? Origin of Japanese Folklore. Looks like there are a bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore though. Well, folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all those things if you know where to look. This looks pretty deep. This one. Modern Japanese literature, huh? This one's a book of Japanese culture called Modern Japanese Literature. Okay, what about here? Agriculture and historical organizations and folklore. A lot of folklore. Picture book, here. Looks like it's an old folktale. Don't you think it's a little weird that this book's the only picture book? Maybe I ought to hold on to it. Can we open it? It's got a magic wand on it. Okay, so what's inside? Well, aren't you gonna open it? Pretty sure it's gonna have pages inside. Smart up. Oh! Pop-up book. Ooh, okay. Alright, I think we explored all we need to explore here. Alright, and... Nope, we came from there. Check here. Functions of the human brain. I guess this is a book about the nervous system. I'll have to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have the time. I'm kind of curious about it too. There's gotta be a reason why people connect with each other, you know? There are plenty of reasons for that. Oh look, 7, here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength. You're just saying that because it says muscle. This one, it looks just like that picture book from earlier, the one with the pop-ups. You think they're a part of a series or something? You think they're a part of... Oh, they do have the same binding. Do I open this one up too? There's a baseball in this one. Come on, Jumper, let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's probably based... Alright. It's spelling something. Interesting. This book is called Dissection. This book must be all medical books. From what I can tell, it sounds as though these books have been organized by genre. This library must be massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is. As it should be, right? Human equilibrium theory. Human anatomy. Regeneration of internal organs. If only. Ancient gladiators. What's this book doing here? Maybe they were researching human physical limits across history. Look, this one's called Recreation of Lost Human Functions. You think they're talking about if you, like, lose a part of your body, then you could grow it back? I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed? In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense. This section Atlas, huh? This whole shelf is full of medical books. Alright, we took care of that. We keep turning. Automated robot assembly line techniques, huh? What's that? Some sort of comic book? Geez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh? No, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars. How about this? There's like a huge empty space there. What's that one called? Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering. An overview of photochemistry. I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay? Looks like there's a whole lot of space behind these books. Look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden behind the books. Another bulb? Who hides a bulb in the library? Like several of them too. Alright, well, that's great. Pop. No, how about this? Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. Almost mispronounced that. It's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? Paleontology. The ones about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. You know what this means? It means I have to go through all this to see if there's any more of the bulbs. Why did mankind lose their tails, Junpei? Do you know what this one's about? Why are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe you should ask a human with a tail. I missed out on that one. No longer useful, and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least that's what I read. I was rather young. I may have remembered it incorrectly. Why the hell would a kid be reading a book like that? Well, why not, right? Learn everything. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, I already ran through this one. Let's... Hold on. Mother Nature. Theories of the Cambrian explosion. Did a bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period. Research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them. Alright. Introduction to Geology. Thinking about the Earth even when you're on the ocean. Kind of romantic in a way, I guess. I pressed the wrong one. Creatures of the South Seas, huh? I wonder if this one's got pictures of colorful fish and stuff. Micrographia. Ah yes, Robert Hooke's famous work, first published in 1665. Snake is very well read. And I missed out again. Gotta stop pressing too fast. Substances and other things are too small to be seen in detail by human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined and published them in a book. I'd hazard a guess this shelf is concerned with natural sciences. This one says transition of extinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of the book like that. The theory of evolution. Heck, even I know this one. That's that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of the Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. This book is called Mother Nature. We know that. Paleontology. Know that. Stop doing that. Looks like these books are all on evolution and stuff. They've got titles like Why Did Mankind Lose Their Tails? Alright. Graphia. Just making sure I'm getting everything, because look at this. Function of the human brain. Principles of monkey behavior. I imagine that a book describing praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionarily, so I imagine the research was fruitful. This shelf is full of medical... Yep, we read that. I'm just going through everything to make sure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Up. Up. Okay. Alright, well. Go back down. What is this? Alright, so there are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these bulbs. Now they should. Whoa, those light bulbs really make a difference. It's pretty bright in here now. Alright, let's get more of them. Oh, we used them all? Okay. Wow, it's so bright now. It's almost blinding. Alright, that means we just have to do this. Do what? It's really bright in here. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look kind of like music stands. Hey Junpei, you think maybe you're supposed to put those pop-up books on the stands? Then you could open them up. Oh yeah, if we do that, then they make a shadow on the bottom there. True, but there are 3 stands, right? We don't have enough picture books. In other words, we need 3. So, can we put 1 in? Okay. Okay. We're missing 1 more. Big opening door in the library. It's pretty impressive. Almost looks like the door to a shrine or a church or something. Another door after it, and then a passageway beyond that. At the end of the passageway is a door with the Neptune symbol engraved on it. Hurry up, we need to find a key with the mark of Neptune. Okay. Sounds like a job for the best brother and sister team in the world. That's like 7 I don't even exist. Alright, so we need to find 1 more. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. It's like this shelf's all science and technology. Alright. Mind swap. You mean you could like change bodies with someone? The hell? Like I didn't even want to swap bodies with a little brat like... Hey, were you just imagining it? You were! Shut up! Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. Alright, here. Kitab al-Hazif. Man, they've got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some famous guy. It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. It's said to be one of those sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Oh. So these are all occult books and stuff. Interesting. Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I have never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel through time. Thank you for informing me of that. This one says the golden rabbit and the moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon according to Chinese legend. What don't you know, huh? What don't you know? Okay, we did this one. Supersymmetric string theory and 10-dimensional space-time. They're just talking about superstring theory. It's this theory of reality where, how to explain? It says that all elements of the universe are governed by the vibrations and harmonics of tiny supersymmetric strings. Huh. Are property values going up out in space too these days? Man, guess times are tough for aliens too. This one says cosmic inflation. Quantum gravity. 7. Do you have any idea what this is? How about you start by using real words? And maybe we'll get somewhere. Theory of general relativity, huh? Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right? Alright, we got that. And this is that one. Okay, move on. There's a lot. Wait. Same thing. Just listening to you read those titles is giving me a headache. Can't say fancy technology stuff and I get along real well. Keep on talking about that stuff and you're gonna put me to sleep. It's the same one. Wait, is it? Hold on. Yep, it's the same one. Okay. The black hole hypothesis. Gamma ray astrophysics. I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme. Got it. This is new. Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China. 4,000 years of history or something. Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing. History of medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot. Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. Alright, up top. History of Buddhism. Look, this one says Cultural Heritage of Rome. Bet that's gonna be serious inheritance tax. Hey, it's another one of these kids' picture books. Oh, we found it, finally. Looks like a lot of the other ones we found. Let's open it up. Alright, let's go. Wait, before we go. Alright. What's Hellenism? I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Permian creatures. Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Okay. Okay. Greek mythology. Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone actually read the whole thing. Oh, I would. I'm a big fan of Greek mythology. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep. Okay. Alright. Okay, good. We got everything. Let's go. We can finally put the books in the thingy. Okay, how about we try putting these picture books in the stands? Sheldrake 5. Awesome. Looks like it worked. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Alright, so I'm guessing... It says Sheldrake on the spine of this book. It's got the volume number written on the lower part of the spine. Yeah, can I get Sheldrake 5? Unbelievable. Okay, I guess that doesn't work that way. I thought that's what I want.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
I was supposed to I was supposed to interact with the light.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor. I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division. Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together.
Alright guys, this seems like a good stopping point for now. I'm going to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry we spent most of the time in the library trying to figure out where to find these pop-up books, but it is what it is. But we're going to continue on in the next one. So thank you again.